be one of the advantages here for Boom with this draft.
All right, and we'll take a look at this journey for Vesakha Esports as they head into game number 2.
Yep, game number 2 here with Vesakha drafting a bounce house team fight composition to rival Boom Esports in their territory here. We know Boom Esports themselves, they are favorable in those team fights. They like to fight here, hence it's a very aggressive draft coming in from both squads. But who can find the tempo in that team fight is the question. And the challenge for both these two teams as we head towards the Gorge for game number 2. For the side of Blacklist International, they are waiting for Boom Esports to come and challenge them in that upper bracket.
Yes, Boom onto game number 2. Yes, their game number 1 early efforts didn't look like it was hopeful for them, but this time around, maybe they have the wind in their sails to get this game number 2.
Yeah, I mean, if we take a look at stats, the Mankey pick has found quite a bit of success in KIC2025. Not many teams have been able to melt down this fluffy furball, but there has been games where the Mankey did take a fall, and right away, I like this. Look at what Carl is doing.
Yeah, obviously you see there that Bal was just like, hey, let's get some intel out from our guys and let them know that he's at the blue. So maybe potentially here we'll see that Nev might make a rotation to Carl's blue?
I'm not sure. Right now, there's no response coming in from the side of Vesakha. Not ideal. Gen Myth is already taking a little bit too much damage against Danny, who is the most immobile farm laner ever.
Exactly. I mean, as soon as like Gen Myth gets on top of that and gets the Ryujin onto the Mungia, it's hard to get out of there. That's where you can kind of see the flash has already been used here by Danny. So there was an attempt on his life. We just didn't see it.
Yeah, and I mean, with that being said, they have kind of bitten back, right? Because Raven is super low as well. This means Draw has been landing those shots.
Yeah, Draw has been landing those cannon blasts, and that's going to be really oppressive onto the side of Vesakha, especially in the early game. Not only in terms of the CC, but that damage is definitely going to make a pound.
Talk about this matchup here. Bal, oh, the flash. And this one is going to be a little bit scary here. So Vesakha, they have been dealt a difficult card. It's not the end of the world just yet, but Kao needs to be stopped.
He does need to be stopped as well, right? But I mean, Tatsuri there, we saw it. We was on about the flash, and obviously the with the hit of the second skill to try and get the slow there, but it was enough for Bal to force out his flash also. So maybe they got what they came for. They weren't looking for the kill onto Bal.
Yeah, it's all about the timing, right? Draw here, looking a little scared here because his life bars is going to be dropping a little low. Meanwhile, Vesakha, they're trying to funnel as much farm and EXP into the hands of Nev. The third member, Jinyo, is coming to share the gold and EXP as well. Let's see if that's going to be something that Vesakha can manage against Boom.
Let's see what they can do here. But I mean, obviously you are seeing that Carl's able to get the goal lead over Nev so far. Obviously being such the fast maestro pace jungle that's paid, but there's the Ryujin onto Carl.
Yeah, scary potential coming in from the side of Boom, right? Like, you can hide, but okay. That's a Blazing Brilliance already used, but there's a lot of time for the cooldown. We're only close to 3 minutes at this point.
I mean, you can see the efforts of why they did that, right? Obviously, it just completely just meant that Gen Myth, he was looking for a clear guideline onto the backlines of Boom Esports, but getting hit by that second skill and then the Blazing Brilliance was just like, do I go over the Death Blazer or do I just, like, let it go?
Yeah, I mean, for now, their choice is pretty simple, right? They don't really have the lead, and they don't want to lose that potential of having a comeback, because the gold difference is actually super close, about 500 gold. That sets both teams apart.
Exactly, that's first blood and maybe like another pick off here and there, or just maybe focus in these lanes whilst that member has gone off of the Gorge here. But as you can see, the wave clear for the side of Vesakha into the mid lane is super fast, and it just enhances the rotation of Nev and Gen.
And the thing here is, okay, they force out the flash from Miggy. This means Miggy won't be too big of a help when he's flashed. Oh, potential for blood!
Uh-oh, he checks the rung brush. He wasn't expecting it to be there, but maybe now. The Draw and Tatsuri are here to think inside the box with the flash. Gets the claim onto Bal.
Yo, Puma on a completely different level.
Looking for some more here. Nev has to go for a little bit of a redraw. Maybe just try and just go back to their lanes and just reconfigure what they're going to do here.
I mean, today feels like a PKL day. A 5-0 Nev getting caught out as well.
Stone Flash gets knocked onto Nev, but I feel like without that minion wave, it's going to be hard for him. Oi, 2v1 going on here, and Tatsuri on Death Stars. Draw gets the kill.
What an outplay coming in from this guy. I mean, Tatsuri, once again, Boom, everything is looking like it's not supposed to happen, but Boom are doing it.
They are doing it, but they may be against, it may be the fault of Draw here. That is going to be a takedown for the side of Vesakha. So Bal getting that kill means that it's like, hey, maybe we go for the objective now. We have a handicap over the side of
he needs to run away. I mean, no ultimate on the side.
They're all diving.
yeah.
Raven here as well with Jun Young. It's not going to be enough though. He's just driving him away. He's like, you know what? Just keep attacking me. It's fine, buddy.
I mean, maybe they're trying to buy time, right? Because end of the day, they want to get the reset. But let's take a look at the instant replay here. So it's a double outplay, one on the top, and the amount of control coming in. Now, one big thing that Draw did was to make sure he stood in front so the Kachosans wouldn't transfer over to the side of Tatsuri as well.
That's a true support. I mean, I wish you'd play like that, you know. Take a few shots for me every now and then.
That's why I'm not professional.
just not the back shots, okay?
Yeah, we'll see. Sometimes taking shots from the back not gonna be the best thing in the world for you, especially in this particular situation. Now, Vesakha do find some form of response. They're gonna take this first Tyrant of the game. And with that, hopefully that's gonna turn their tides around because Boom are looking extremely potent in this game number 2.
I mean, they get the first Tyrant. The top side of the map has been kind of like taken down to that Team 2 territory right now, and obviously that's going to force Val to be a little bit more proactive around the Gorge. Maybe even sacrifice his like GPM, right? Like trying to get that automation, trying to get those resources, but the first Overlord does go over to Boom here.
Yeah, no, this is going to be an even trade, right? Even trade in terms of the objectives, but gold-wise, this is all Boom, man. They have a 1,000 goal lead. At this point, 6 minutes in the game, not too big, but it could snowball into something really huge.
Yeah, not too shabby here for the boys in Boom. Vesakha, they need to do something here. Maybe try and take the T1 down to the bot side of the map, try and alleviate a bit of pressure for the side of Raven, as he's not kind of like been playing the D-Ranger in a conditional sense, right? Like we always see the D-Ranger play quite as a macro kind of playstyle, not really into these team fights until you kind of got your itemization on board.
Yeah, and it's kind of like getting outraged, right? Because Draw is setting all these cannon blasts with absolute perfection.
Yeah, forcing out the cleanse as well of the Ranger. Like he has to use that second skill to stay alive. The Blazing Brilliance doesn't quite connect there, but it's going to think inside the box, be committed. That's 2 ults to the side of Boom Esports, be committed here now. Vesakha coming back through, but the crowd's cheering. It's a 2-1 trade to Vesakha. I'm not too sure they know what's going on here.
I mean, they're confident they can get the return here. Oh, hang on,
Migi tries to use the force field suppression, keep himself alive, has to force the flash as well. Carl is on the run. This T1 is looking tasty for the side of Vesakha Esports.
Yep, they want to work through this T1. This is a very important tower. They have lost all both T1s at the top and the bottom, so Vesakha needs to find a worthwhile trade. Meanwhile, this is a little concerning. Nev unable to pressure Danny that he needs to back off. Yeah, Danny's reaching that final form soon.
Oh, absolutely. He's got the Eternity Blade just being built there as well. That's going to do a lot of damage for the side of Vesakha, but now looking at a little bit of trouble, a little bit hairy is Jun Young. He doesn't have the ulti. He's already used it. Into the back line. Raven looking low. Dream Roam gets into a nightmare, and now Migi going in. Serves up the double kill here for the side of Danny's Boom, and now there it is. The 4-0 trade, the payback, but Ball is looking to put some pain game onto Boom, but he doesn't.
Yeah, PKL, Boom Esports is on fire. Look, every single time, and it's an ace at the 8-minute mark. Big achievements for the side of Boom Esports, and the rewards are coming in strong as well. Carl, he's gonna get a T2 at the same time, and I think this has to be the family in the community for the side of Carl, right? Carl's family is actually present in every match at the start of KIC 2025.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they definitely are here. I mean, the screams in the stadium are pretty loud for the side of Boom Esports, and I'm sure they're probably just all Carl's family, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look, even the founder of Boom is here, and he made one statement just now which really resonated with me. He said that Boom, on their best days, can win the KIC 2025.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's see what happens there. Let's see if Boom can get to those best days and get KIC in the bag. I mean, hey, Manila would love it, right? Being here at the home ground, getting a champion that's none other than the MKL teams. But now, obviously, we're seeing this one. It's obviously IKL against PKL right now. Nev looking pretty low, gets hit with the cannon blast, but cannot be followed up here.
I mean, Raw is just on another level today. Right
He
now,
is.
they're looking for an opening. Miggy?
He's quick with a draw, with a cannon blast, but now, speaking of not so quick, it's going to be Raven, but he's able to escape for now. Maybe Migi into the back line, being a little bit scary, but Bal gets taken down as well. They're looking for more. Nev gets cleaned up as well. Top side of the map, has become non-existent.
Yeah, this is a very aggressive Boom, and this is the best version of Boom that I'm looking for, right? 9.5 minutes in, the T3 potentially under pressure from Boom Esports, and as well, the rewards is going to be the 10-minute Shadow Tyrant as well.
Yeah, I mean, they're just taking every little bit of rewards, right? They're coming into the flavor of the Crimson Golem, passing that over to Danny. Danny's going to get a little bit stronger for momentarily. I mean, he's already serving up a lot of kills so far within his game number 2.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Like, you don't expect a Mengya to have so much
Daybreaker, 10 minutes.
Exactly. It's not even 10, it's 9 minutes plus. I mean, okay, well, let's count it as 10 then. Look at that, he already has 3 core items, probably going for the Ominous Premonition, but he's going to build that Protector Kiras first.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to get the Ominous Premonition, especially when you're going against the likes of Val here as well as the Monkey. But now, Miji just trying to kind of like zone out the side of Vesakha Esports, so they don't get this approach on the Tyrant.
And the damage that Danny has been giving is of so much value, right? It's amplified by the fact that Draw, I think, at least in my eyes, my POV, he has not missed a single cannon blast.
He's probably missed one off camera, but for us, he's like, they've definitely landed it. Production's like, yeah, let's make sure that one lands. We'll shine it on to Draw, but he has been very sick with the Draw.
Yeah, he definitely has. And now this is space created. They will get that 10-minute Tyrant. GG easy is the call for the side of Boom Esports as they lead this game 10-3.
10-3. I mean, still a low kill game overall, but most of the kills going up to the side of Boom Esports. I mean, KDA-wise, you're probably looking at all being funneled into Danny as potentially, as well as Tatsuri. But if you look at that player head-to-head in-game right now, 36k to 16k damage onto Nev. Ooh.
Yeah, and the fact that he's a pay, right? He's been maneuvering around. Look at the damage. This is with Primal Bond, by the way, guys. And with that being said, Vesakha have no answers. Carl secures it, and now they are on the hunt.
They're on the hunt, and Nev is on the run. He may be the next victim of Boom Miji here, but they get the takedown of the T2 top side of the map. They not only get the Overlord, which may stop that push down to the bot side as it's been procced down there. Bal is looking for some kind of resurgence for his team. He's looking for the back line, maybe freeze the minion wave into this mid lane.
He's going to try, but I think Boom have done their research. Look at what Miggy is doing. He is trying to scout him out. At the same time, consistent poke coming in. Draw, once again, gets another Cannon Blast.
Gets another Cannon Blast, but it's going to be the Unending Sorrow there that makes...
Oi!
He was untargetable, but he's dead within a moment's notice. Jun Young, but there's the thing inside the box. The flash, but he's able to Dream Roam out, but the Ryujin turns the tide here for the side of Vesakha, but they do lose their T3.
But damage has been done. Carl will get that T3 at the top, and that T3 is not coming back. Draw will.
He will indeed, from the bottom to the top. That's a weak T3. That's what Boom Esports is singing right now as they're going for more into the mid lane, into the farm lane. Miji just going tit for tat, trying to keep that Vanguard alive, but it's going to be making sense here into the mid lane. We see that T3 takedown.
A very difficult situation to be in on the side of Vesakha Esports, but this is the dream for Boom Esports. What a lead. 3 times the kills. They're up by a total of 10,000 gold at the 12.5-minute mark. Boom Esports, they look really unstoppable.
Very unstoppable indeed, but I mean, Vesakha, they have one T3 alive. It means they can still kind of try and come back a little bit, right? But it would take definitely a climb to get back to their former standards of game number 1.
I mean, they need like 4,000 gold. Hang on, Miggy, he's trying again.
4,000 gold in a dream. Nev's trying to get, he's a sure golden when he can, but it's not going to be making any ends meet here. Raven reclaims the Crimson Golden.
Yep, and this is where, you know, the difference in positioning has been great clear. Danny has not been found out any time at all during this game.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally having the time of his life. He is unchecked, unfazed, and unbothered.
Yep, and that is the main difference. Raven, he is on the backlines, but every single time, it's Draw who's been finding him. And the thing inside the box has been really scary.
Oh, absolutely. The flash-in thing inside the box, just kind of climbing on top of him, making him use that cleanse when needs be. But that Cannon Blast catching onto 2 there was very strong here for the side of Boom's Draw. But there's no follow-up. They're waiting for the minions into the mid and the bot side of the map.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Tatsuri as well. This Angela pick so smart, right? Coming in from the coast TN as well. And we'll see what this T3 can do. I don't think it can do anything. It's gonna fall now, and it's an empty base.
Uh-oh! Speaking of the fall, but it's been Sage's Sanctuary bought for Carl here. Can he escape? He has built the Fatal, the Destiny as well, and escapes! He does the down, but he doesn't get the outplay, but he survives. There's gonna be the Cannon Blast onto the back line of Vesakha Esports, but no kills coming through unless his artillery he can finish them off.
I mean, there's no response. Vesakha, they tried, but they cannot do it. There is no opening. Boom just are too good at this point.
They're clipping the wings of Vesakha. I mean, they are literally running on
Dark
all
Tyrant
fours.
has been
It's going to be Boom
defeated.
Esports as they take this Shadow Tyrant.
Yeah, the green Garuda here. But Boom saw it as a green light and went go.
Green light, and they went ahead with that one, claiming that extra bit of damage and that movement speed as if they need it. As if they need it, they're 11k ahead.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at what's happening. You can hear the drumming. I mean, there are no drums here, but Boom, it feels like they have the whole stadium in their support right now.
Oh, there we go. Maybe Draw gets taken out here. There's a lot being committed just to get a takedown. It's a Draw, and it doesn't even happen. Nev Ball gets taken down. Nev tries to come in with a little bit of a denial there, but now the river is a Nile in Egypt, and that is going to be taken down here by the side of Boom Esports as they're trying to push even further into the enemy base.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where the true statement of offense is the best defense, because Boom consistently push Vesakha back.
They are keep pushing him back, but at the same time, Vesakha, they are keeping
No!
Boom at the best of now, but that means Jun Young has taken a lot of damage here. We can see Carl with the prowl. He has very low health, but at the same time gets run down, but it means he's going to open up the crystal of game number 2. Boom!
They have done it. It's the second game in a row, and Vesakha Esports look extremely lost.
Very lost indeed. I mean, I think I would look